Messiah in the Old Testament, number 7, Psalm 22, crucified one. Since I enjoy informing people, I want to do a series on Messiah in the Old Testament. Messiah is a very large figure in the Bible, but the references are spread all over the place. The series won't speculate on Messiah's identity. The Old Testament is rich enough to merit a separate discussion on Messiah. I've located 46 Messiah passages. I've studied the Bible for most of my life. I prefer New King James. Messiah comes from the Hebrew Mashiach, which means anointed or anointed one. This is translated Christos in common Greek, or Christ in English. He would be a descendant of Israel, but who is a Messiah? In Hebrew history, the Lord God would select a person as his anointed one, often to be anointed with oil. This would only be a king, or a priest, or a prophet. Today's passage is Psalm 22 on the crucified one. Psalm 22:16. They pierced my hands and my feet. This can only refer to crucifixion, which was used by the Persians around 6th century BC, then adopted by the Greeks, then used extensively by the Roman Empire between about 73 BC to 70 AD in the worst of criminals. The Roman guards could not leave until the victim was dead. From the prophecy of Daniel, he gave the approximate time of Messiah appearing, roughly 20-something AD, 26-ish AD. So it matches the time of the appearing of Messiah during that, between 73 BC and 70 AD. There's also another passage that talks about the Messiah appearing at the temple. So the temple had to be around, so it had to happen before 70 AD. Crucifixion was used as the most painful, torturous method of killing a criminal. No one who endured a full crucifixion ever survived. Even if someone survived, they would have been in a hospital bed for months, recovering from blood loss. I had a point here I was going to say, and I'm going to not say it, so get rid of that. Psalm 34:20, he keeps all his bones, not one of them is broken. It's a reference to Exodus 12:46 and Numbers 9:12. It stipulated that no bone of the Passover lamb could be broken. We see here a type of sin sacrifice, Messiah. A lot of people talk about how Messiah, no, he has to be ruling victorious, but there's also passages about where he's crucified and dies. So the only way for him to be ruling victorious and rule over the earth is to die first and rise from the dead and then rule. And it doesn't have to happen all in the same time period. From Genesis 22, God tested Abraham and said to him, Abraham, and he said, here I am. Then he said, take now your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains of which I shall tell you. Some say that the son of sacrifice was Ishmael, not Isaac, but my point remains, and this is my main point. God asked Abraham to sacrifice his son, then stopped him, and provided a ram as a substitute. How fair is it for God to ask someone to sacrifice his own son if he wasn't going to do the same thing himself? And to me, there's only one answer to that, is God was going to sacrifice his own son. Conclusions. Messiah, according to the Old Testament passages, is to be crucified. Having his hands and feet pierced clearly indicates crucifixion. What else could it mean? Since the Messiah in other passages will rule over the world, but is also crucified, he must die first, then must be resurrected, and then he will rule. Agree or disagree? Please press like or dislike. Feel free to leave your comments. If you want more content, please press the subscribe button so you can be notified if